Yes! 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 Yo, what is up guys, it's Mendoku here and welcome back to another Black Ops 6 video. And finally, fucking finally, I unlocked Dark Matter on 33 different weapons. It's fucking crazy, man. As you can see from the intro, that was the moment that I got it. You know, I did it with the SAR as the last weapon. And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a bit of tips and tricks on how to do it and how I did it and stuff like that. So if you guys like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, so let's go. So first off, I want to say, obviously, the maps that you should pick, which is, you know, you guessed it, Stakeout. Obviously, Stakeout is the best map to do the grind on. It's super fast, it's super easy. Next, we're going to be talking about the modes. Now, the modes, it obviously differentiates with what kind of person you are and stuff like that. But the longest games are Stakeout Domination. I mean, on Stakeout, I mean, obviously a hardpoint and Stakeout. So if you're not trying to go on Stakeout or something like that, you should just go for Domination and hardpoint. Those are the best modes to get it. Now in the face-off mosh pit game mode that is still here as of recording this, aka after season 1 reloaded, the face-off mosh pit game mode is here, which you can use to hard pick Stakeout on. You know, those modes are, I think, Kill Order, Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and then Domination. Now, all of those are pretty good, obviously Domination being the best. After that is Kill Confirmed, Team Deathmatch, and then the worst one in my opinion is Kill Order. Especially in hardcore, Kill Order is fucking bad, because if you're trying to go for multi-kills or stuff like that, you know, and the guy is just camping, or you just, you know, you just come across him, it's just game over already. So, you know, it's not fun. But it might be useful to do it when you're playing with, for instance, the melees or the bat or something like that, you know. But for me personally, Kill Order is the worst one, especially in hardcore, so you might want to avoid that if you can. But yeah, next up we're going to be talking about the loadouts. Now, with most weapons, I just got the headshots in Stakeout, obviously, and you can it's way easier to do it if you are, you know, using a gun like assault rifle, SMG, or even a pistol or something like that. You should like aim straight forward and then a bit more up, so that way you're already at someone's head at that close range in Stakeout, which is way easier to then, you know, adjust like only a little bit to shoot on their head, and it's way faster that you can get kills and headshots on. So now I did the headshots in core Stakeout with most weapons, aka the assault rifles, the SMGs, not the shotguns. I think I did the Marine in core and the ASG in hardcore, because, you know, the ASG is actually pretty fucking shit when it comes to damage. As you can see, it doesn't even do an extra damage on the head, so it's way easier to do that one in hardcore in my opinion. So, but other than that, you just, you know, the LMGs in core, the marksman rifles in core, and also the sniper rifles. For the sniper rifles, I would just put on, you know, maybe an iron sight or a red dot sight. That's what I used. For the melees, you should definitely do the knife in core, obviously, not in hardcore. That makes no sense. But the baseball bat, because it's 2-hit, you should do in hardcore, in my opinion. I think it's way better to do it in hardcore, because I tested it out in both core and hardcore on Stakeout, and I had like the same amount of kills, but it was, you know, I had obviously way more deaths in hardcore, but it was way easier to get multi-kills. So depends on what you like, or depends on what your experiences is. For me, I think it was the best and the most fun to play in hardcore, but it is definitely way more, you need way more patience to play it on hardcore, because you're just gonna die a lot, especially because sometimes you're not even gonna get fucking close to someone with the bat. So, you know, with the pistols, I did all of them, every challenge, also the headshots in hardcore, because for me it was way easier and it was way quicker, because, you know, it's just a one-shot headshots. It's way easier to do it in hardcore in that way. Also, if you are actually a very good player, which if you're watching this video you probably aren't, because, you know, why would you need any help with this grinding? But if you're like a pro player or like a streamer, you know, those kind of people, they actually, you know, do everything, also the headshots in hardcore, because they are you know, one, they're fast and accurate on the head. So yeah, it is obviously for them way easier. But if you're also kind of like that, where your first shot accuracy is always on point, always on top of their head, but you cannot finish them off in core, then obviously you should just transfer to hardcore, which is way better. But for me, hardcore, obviously, you know, you have to just think fast and just aim and shoot. So if you then have to already think about like, oh, I have to aim on their head, stuff like that, you know, it's not gonna be that easy to do, especially when other people are just out there to just kill you. So, you know, it doesn't even matter if you shoot on their head or not in that mode. So, you know, I think it was better to do it with most guns in core, the headshots at least. You know, what the fuck is this? Why is that? Okay, that's weird. But anyway, so when we're talking about like the tacticals and the lethals, it's not even that important. I just use the Sentex, you know, to get rid of campers. Also the stim shot, I use it in core, but it doesn't even make sense because, you know, you're not even gonna be alive for most of these. I guess you should use the stim shot and tactical expert when you're trying to go for like 3 kills without dying or 5 kills without dying. But even in stakeout, when you try to do a stim, you know, that means that you cannot shoot, and obviously once you're like badly hurt, someone else just comes into the room while you're stimming and then you're dead anyway. So I feel like it's not even that important. I feel what is more important that I realized at the end of the grind is using the perk read, and then you would definitely use ninja as your perk. Obviously because you can only use ninja or flak jacket, but flak jacket is definitely something that you want to use when you're in stakeout, because, you know, especially in hardcore, dying because of a grenade is crazy at certain ranges. So, you know, I just grab flak jacket and ninja, especially with the knives, because some people just turn around randomly because they hear you with the, you know, walking around really fast with a knife. So I mean, you should put on ninja, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, other than that, the perks and stuff like that and the tacticals and lethals aren't that, you know, important. What you should not do though is use the fucking spring mine, because Loki, when I use the spring mine, and especially in hardcore, when your teammates accidentally die because of it, that's just really bad. If you're trying to, you know, go for bloodthirsties and you're just on your 4th kill, and then, you know, you die because your teammates runs over your mine that was activated by an enemy, and then, you know, that's a bad thing. So that's why I also use this shadow thing, because that way I will not get killed by those things. Also, I never used the second perk anyway. I did not know what to use. About fast hands though. Fast hands is a very interesting perk if you are trying to do the challenge with, for instance, with this gun. I'm pretty sure this special challenge is here, 15 kills shortly after switching weapons. And the same for the bat over here. Hold up. With the bat, it was also the same. You had what is it? 15 kills shortly after switching weapons with the baseball bat. It was actually kind of glitched when I did it, because you first have to shoot your weapon and then switch to the bat, and then shortly after you need to get a kill. But obviously, I don't know if that's fixed right now, but you should test it out for yourself. But, you know, I don't like having to, you know, do a whole match trying to do the challenge and then after figure out, you know, it was glitched. So what I did is just I went in core with the bat then, and I would shoot like with a pistol or with an SMG or something. I would hit them and then hit marker them, and then I would switch with the bat, and then they're basically one hit. So that way I actually got a couple of kills because of that, and I did it in like 2 or 3 matches, those 15 kills. So it's not even that big of a deal, but, you know, if it's glitched, you should probably know that, you know, that's the way to fix it. Now for like the snipers, I think this one had long shots, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 15 long shots. I think a couple of marksman rifles had it too. There's a couple of maps you can do it on. You can try to do it on Nuketown, which then you have to like lay in that garage and then shoot all the way across the map, but obviously not everyone is going to be in that range. Scud is also a very good map to do it on, you know, obviously at those camp spots and in the satellite and stuff, and then on the other side it's a good way to get long shots. But I think the best map to do it on, which is a map that I didn't do it on, but, you know, I'm an idiot, is actually Gala. I think Gala is the best map to do it on, because everyone is there trying to do long shots and trying to, you know, camp and stuff like that. So I think it's pretty useful to do it on Gala, the long shots. It doesn't take that long. But yeah, after that, you know, I think that's what I have. I think that's mostly what I wanted to say about the grind. Now, you're probably thinking that I'm not saying anything about the launchers, which is, you know, and you're correct, because I have not done the launchers. You know, I have done the Sigma gold, but the HE one, I said this in a previous video and I will say it again and I will stand by it until I fucking die. But this is one of the shittiest weapons in the whole franchise, bro. Since I, no, maybe not the franchise, but it's one of the shittiest weapons to do the challenges on, because I just could not. I did like 30 matches and I tried multiple guides online on how to get the score streaks and stuff like that, and it just wouldn't fucking work. I swear to God. It's also just like not logical, because there's no real way to do it, you know, because the UAVs are, you know, not always under the same angle, which is what I said in my previous video. In, for instance, Modern Warfare 2019, they are, or they were. So, you know, then people found a way to get the UAVs pretty easily and stuff like that. Now on this game, they are on different angles and stuff like that, so it's just like there is not a way to accurately do it every single time, and I think that's just very annoying. I really hated it, and I just could not do it. And yeah, it's definitely a fucking skill issue on my end, but I just couldn't fucking do it, so I ended up just skipping it, and I just did the Crick and the SOG extra as weapons. But you know, I promise though, if there is a new launcher that comes out, like later in the life cycle of the game, and there's like a javelin or like a Joker kind of like launcher or something else like an RPG or something, I would 100% get that gold. If it's like, you know, not the same as this one in terms of the challenges, but if it's like, you know, a good launcher to get the challenges on, I would 100% get the Sigma, then Diamond and Gold, and, you know, Dark Spine and Dark Matter. I would definitely do it, but it's just like I never want to touch this fucking weapon ever again, because it's so bad. I'm sorry, it's just so bad. So yeah, that is basically, you know, everything about the whole game. Other than that, I don't think I have missed anything. Oh yeah, this is actually way more important. I think for me, this is the reflex that I use on most guns. It was either this one, the Merlin reflex, or like the Willis 3 times on like the sniper, or the Kepler microflex and stuff like that. You know, those were very good, but the Merlin reflex is my favorite, because on zombies you have this sight, which is perfect. You have the same one in multiplayer, which is a red one, but this one just stands out way more. It is so fucking helpful, you don't even understand. Because subconsciously I just, like, you know, shot people in the head way more. Literally, I forgot to add it on one of my SMGs that I did last, and I was like, I think it was with this gun even. I was not getting any headshots in the game. Then I left. I was like, oh shit, you know, I gotta put on the reticle. I put on the reticle, and then I just like got headshots left, right, and center. It's crazy. It actually helps out a lot. So, you know, maybe fuck around a bit, you know, with the reticles and with the reflexes, which one, you know, suits you best. For me, it was definitely this one or this one or this one. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the video. Yeah, I'm a bit of a idiot that, you know, skips out on weapons and stuff. I mean, I did do the bat, which was definitely painful. It took me like fucking 2 hours, but yeah, I think it was definitely worth it doing it, definitely. But you know, that launcher, I will, you know, stand by that hill or lay on that hill until I die. But like, yeah, that's just the worst weapon. I swear to God, I will never do that again. I will never touch that weapon ever again. But anyway, I think that's everything. You know, other than that, you know, you can just fuck around and do the grind on your own pace and stuff like that, you know. I think definitely when you're trying to do the grind as fast as possible and you want to get it over with, when you get a double kill, what I did was just wait, you know, until the medal came up and then advance. So I would like camp for a bit until, you know, the medal pops up that you got a double kill, and then I would, like, you know, advance to get more double kills. Also with the, and the same thing with the triple kills, obviously. But with like the 3 kills without dying and the 5 kills without dying 10 times or 3 times, what I did was every time that I got 3 kills or 5 kills, I would just jump off the balcony and then just reset and just kill myself, because it was just way easier to get it done, because there's literally no point on advancing and getting more kills because it's not gonna count more. So I would just kill myself. So yeah, I think that is basically it. So if you're trying to do the grind really fast, this is my experience and how I did it, and the things that helped me a lot. And I wish I knew sooner, because you know, sometimes it took me a while to figure this shit out. So yeah, anyway, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, obviously, and yeah, I'll try to post every Saturday. So, you know, this week is probably gonna be up on Sunday because I have a party today. It's actually Saturday right now, but it's you know, I have to go to a party later today. So, yeah, I cannot finish this video or finish editing this video. Also, I have tried to fucking edit, you know, record this video 1,000 times because I cannot fucking speak for the, you know, to save my life. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next week, and yeah, peace out.